Got Cynthia out here now with another California sea lion, and Cynthia's going to be working Triton this afternoon. Triton is a 20-year-old male California sea lion, and he came to us from the Birmingham Zoo in Birmingham, Alabama. That's where he was born. He's going to say hi to everyone. By the way, if you guys see something you like, feel free to clap and let the trainers and animals know that you appreciate what they're doing this afternoon for you. Triton is an old pro at this type of training. He's been doing this positive reinforcement training for a while now. So he has quite a few different behaviors that Cynthia can ask him for, and I'm sure she'll go through several of those this afternoon. And making her entrance in the back is Hunter, and he is working with Julie. Now Julie is a female California sea lion, and she's about 19 years old. You can see the big size difference. Again, I believe Cynthia talked about that earlier when Bart and Cicely were out here. It is typical for male sea lions to be much larger than females, sometimes even 3 and 4 times larger. There's a nice flipper stand for you. Now Julie comes to us from the St. Louis Zoo. She's one of the newer additions down here at Glacier Run. And Julie has no formal training background whatsoever, so all of the training that you see being done with Triton is something that Julie's going to have to learn how to do. So right now Julie's just learning her name and learning to come over when the trainers call her and take fish from her hands. So you'll see Hunter probably moving Julie around the pool a little bit. He's trying to get her again used to following the trainers around. And Drew's the other trainer. He's inside and he's trying to get our seal, our little harbor seal Tony, to come out, but Tony hasn't been all that hungry lately, so it doesn't look like she's coming out, but we'll see what happens with that. We'll give her a few minutes to see if she decides to come out or not. Now again, the type of training you're seeing used here is called operant conditioning. It's a form of positive reinforcement training. It is used throughout the zoo with quite a few different animals here at the zoo. And the main purpose of the training is so we as trainers and keepers can take better care of the animals that are here at the zoo. So obviously you can see that we're able to get up close to the animals, the seals and sea lions here at Glacier Run. And we can look them over, kind of give them an exam during the training session. And again, that is the main focus and the main reason that we train. And we also do some fun behaviors. And each training session is a little bit different. There's Triton doing his shark impersonation there. Looks like Tony's decided she's going to stay inside today, so you won't be seeing Tony the harbor seal. We may try her again later this afternoon and see if she wants to come out. Now again, Triton came from Birmingham, Alabama, which is the zoo where Bart and Cicely lived for about 3 years while this exhibit was being built. Bart and Cicely were relocated to Birmingham while this fancy new exhibit was built. And we're glad that they came back, and when they did, they came with Triton, and we're glad he's here as well. We have a total of 8 different pinnipeds. And the word pinniped, by the way, means fin-footed animal, so if you look at any of the seals or sea lions, you're going to see fins or flippers instead of feet. You can see Cynthia there examining Triton's rear flippers, and while Triton's up there on the dock, you may notice his rear flippers are smaller than his front flippers. Take a look at that there as he rolls over. So whenever you're looking at any type of pinniped, whether it be any of the different types of seal or any different types of sea lion, even the walrus, the larger flippers are always going to be the swimming flippers. So Triton and Julie, the 2 sea lions that are out currently, use their large front flippers to propel themselves through the water. And they swim in kind of flying motion, the same way we use our arms when we swim. And they can swim very, very fast in the water, about 15 miles an hour. And they're going to use their smaller rear flippers for steering. If you do get a chance to see a seal, and you may get the chance to see a little bit later, you may get to see Tony, you'll notice seals have smaller front flippers and larger rear flippers, so they use their rear flippers and move them side to side in the motion that's called sculling, and that's how they push themselves through the water. And seals will steer with their front flippers, just the opposite of sea lions.
Time for a cake or a traffic update. Traffic is flowing.
There's he Triton opening his mouth, allowing Cynthia to look inside at his teeth. You may notice his teeth are dark in color. That is perfectly normal for California sea lions to have a black coating on their teeth. There's nothing wrong with Triton's teeth. That is a natural coating that covers those teeth. You may have also noticed that his teeth look very sharp and pointed, and that is indeed the case. Seals and sea lions have molars in the backs of their mouths, but unlike our molars, which are flat and used for grinding, seals and sea lions have very sharp, pointed molars. In fact, all of their teeth are sharp and pointed, and they're used to help them grab onto a fish and hold it while they swallow it whole. All right, looks like our trainers are just about finishing up, so I'm going to hand for Cynthia and Triton, Hunter and Julie, Bart and Cicely as well. We want to thank you guys for coming. I hope you enjoyed our Pinafore training session this afternoon, and we're glad you